Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be going over an assessment from Wonders this morning. I'm going to read the story, and you should have a copy with you that you can follow along with on the screen or on the paper. I'll then read the questions to you, and you can then answer the questions on your paper. Good readers usually review the questions before they start reading. At the top of the page here, it says that the first questions will be numbers 1 through 5, and they will be about the story, Pete's Cousin. You might want to press pause right now and quickly look through the questions so you know what to pay attention to. Okay, let's go ahead and begin the story. Pete's Cousin. Pete's Aunt Anna and Cousin Louis were coming to visit. They lived many miles away in Mexico. Do they have to come? I really do not want visitors, Pete said to his dad. You have never met them, said Dad. But Anna is my sister and Louis is your cousin. Louis is your age and I'm sure you will like him. I'm used to being by myself. Do I have to share my room and my things? Pete asked. And Louis lives so far away that I bet we will not like to do any of the same things. Stop worrying, said Dad. I think you will have lots of fun together. Pete did not think so. He felt sad and a little bit upset. He was sure Louis would be very different from him. Pete was sure he would be bored. At last, Pete's aunt and cousin arrived. Louis smiled. Hi, Pete said. I'm going to scroll up here a little bit. Oops, sorry. So I'm right here. Hi, Pete said. Louis said something back, but Pete did not understand the word Louis said. Aunt Anna said, he said hello. Oh, said Pete, but he thought, oh no, we cannot even talk to each other. Pete saw that their clothes were very different and that their shoes were different. I bet we do different things for fun, too, he thought. Pete was getting slightly more worried. You two look a little alike, said Dad. Really? Asked Pete. Really? Said Aunt Anna. You both have brown eyes and dark brown hair, and you both have beautiful smiles, said Aunt Anna. Pete and Louis looked at each other. Then they both smiled. Maybe, said Pete. Pete led Louis to his room. Louis looked at Pete's things like he did not know what to think. How will we play together, thought Pete. Then Louis picked up Pete's soccer ball. He bounced it off his knee and then off his head. Wow, you're good, said Pete. Pete hit the ball back to Louis with his head, and they both laughed. Louis pointed to the window, and Pete did not need words to understand this time. Let's go outside in the yard, said Pete, and they played soccer together until it was time for dinner. They came in with red cheeks and big smiles. Having a cousin from Mexico is great, said Pete. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to answer these questions now. Number 1 says pick 2 choices that show where parts of the story take place and write them in the chart. Your choices to choose from are right here. It says coming to visit, Pete's room, Aunt Anna, soccer ball, in the yard. Two of those were settings. Please write one here and one here. Question number 2. Which word from the passage has the same root word, remember that's a base word, as smiled? Is it miles, slightly, smiles, lead? Question number 3 has 2 parts. Part A. Why does Dad think Pete and Louis may have fun together? A. Pete and Louis do not like visitors. B. Pete and Louis have never met. C. Pete and Louis are the same age. D. Pete and Louis both have brown eyes. Part B says, which sentence from the passage best supports your answer? In other words, where's your proof about how you got your answer here? It says A, I am used to being by myself. B, Louis is your age and I'm sure you will like him. C, but Pete did not understand the word Louis said. Or D, you both have brown eyes and dark brown hair. Okay, question number 4. Which word from the passage has the same root word as worried? The same root word. A, worrying. B, upset. C, would. D, words. All right, let's go on to question number 5. This question has 2 parts. Part A. How does Pete change in the story? A, he changes what he likes to do for fun. B, he is unhappy and then becomes happy. C, he is worried and then becomes sad. D, he learns how to play a new sport. Part B says which 2 sentences from the passage best show how Pete has changed. So we need to pick 2 choices down here. A, do I have to share my room and my things? Pete asked. B, and they played soccer together until it was time for dinner. C, how will we play together? Thought Pete. D, he felt sad and a little bit upset. Or E, having a cousin from Mexico is great, said Pete. Remember, boys and girls, you need to pick 2 choices down here that support your answer up here.